Oh, I'm bright. I'm bright. Oh, I got people waiting. Hi. That's my body, water my blood, and my breath and fire my spirit. That's my body, water my blood, and my breath and fire my spirit. Hello, Maddie. Hello, Lisa. Oh my, am I bright tonight or what? I look like I'm like washed out. Am I sideways or not? Sometimes when I schedule a live, it does this funky thing. So, let me see what's going on here. Hold on a second, guys. It takes me again. Hi! Tattoo Spirit, welcome! Hold on a minute, guys. I gotta get my act together here. Just so I can see my lot, so I can see the chat, get that all fixed and all that good stuff. Oops. Jeff, it's your birthday? Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, I gotta get this. Oh, there, that's better. Live chat. Oh gee, I ought to sing the birthday song. So it's your birthday. Happy birthday to ya. So it's your birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Okay. Okay, Lisa. I told you, right? It's getting my hair cut. See, it didn't really go anywhere. I know, I don't have a good voice. See? So I told you, Lisa, I wasn't going anywhere. It's just short, few shorter, few bangs, a little bit of color. So, less gray. I still got the dark circles. Can't seem to get rid of them, though. I aged, I think. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Anyway, I usually start with a week ahead. Was there going to be updates tonight? I'll have to think about that. It's been really weird. So I'll pull 3 cards for the week ahead for us, who's ever listening and who's on now. All right. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. My cuppa. Nettles. I'm drinking my nettles. Did you know, this is just for your information, there are herbs that you can use every day. Herbs like nettles, they're really good for you. Nourishing infusions, they're called. And there are herbs that are on different scales. Stuff you can use every day, some that are a little more powerful, and then some that are even more powerful, and then there are some that will downright knock you on your butt, and then there are some that will downright kill you. Just for your information. But nourishing infusions of nettles, you can take that every day. It's really good for your kidneys, your urinary tract system, and it helps with those dark circles under your eyes, because these dark circles under my eyes are related to my kidneys. And since I'm a woman in my menopausal years, my kidneys can be stressed because they take over the hormones. It always gets windy when I go live. Okay, so back to 3 cards. Now that we're done with the nettles info. And it's good for the hair. And there's a lot of other things you should do with nettles, but I won't go into that now. But it can be fun. Okay, so 3 cards for the week ahead, and then I'll take 5 people for readings. How's that sound? For the week ahead. And I'm using the Everyday Witches Tarot. And I'm still rating on the Mansion Tarot that was supposedly shipped the 7th. Alrighty, Lisa. We'll put you down. Put Lisa down first. And then, Lisa, you can keep track if I miss while I'm reading the week ahead. So, oh boy, this looks like a fun week. We got the Magician. I love the Magician. And we got 4 cups. And we have the Fool. So, let me look and see what's jumping out at me. Okay, deep breath, relax. So I'm thinking here, this is kind of a card of woe. And we know that cups are the emotions, and we know four is stability. So this is about unstable emotions. And it can also be when I draw on from other areas, it's on a medicine wheel, the cups are represented in the West. And the West is about introspection. It can be going deep under the surface. So it's still the water element, so digging deep under the surface. So what has caused you to feel emotionally unstable? It's time to release that. That's what I'm feeling with the other two cards that are coming, that are with it, because we have the ability to push through these times. And I've been feeling it. I don't know if anybody else has, but I feel kind of emotionally unstable. I let things get to me that really kind of worry me. So that kind of puts my emotions down a bit. But I don't want to stay there. I want to acknowledge that I feel that way so I can release this. And how can we release this? Well, we got the Magician also, and we got the Fool. So we got the Magician, and with the Magician, that means we have all the tools available to get out of that state of woe and feeling emotionally insecure. So thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. That's why I put you as a moderator. And so the Magician gives us all the tools. I really think about that when I see this card. We have everything we need. And if we have a familiar, what's better for getting out of a funky mood than our familiars, our pets? I wish I had one. We have a cat, but it's not my familiar, so all I can do is scratch her once in a while. But so we have all the help we need to get out of this funk. And so what the Fool is saying, okay, let's go, people. Let's get out of this funk and make some magic, because it's really a good time for releasing, right? Tonight's a full moon on the East Coast. So it's the 18th, right? So let's get rid of this stuff. This is just past the full moon. It's a great time for releasing. Take time to release. Look at what we need to emotionally release after this full moon. Bring in some magic. Cuddle with your familiars and take a chance, because magic can happen. Alrighty, so that's the week ahead. Let me take a sip, and then we'll go on to Lisa, and then she can tell me is Michelle after you, Lisa, or you can just let me know who's next. Oh, that's right, Lisa. Thanks for reminding me. It is a super moon. Oh, yes, and I was going to remember what the astrologer said, and so I would assume that if we're us Virgos, and I think there's more than me that's a Virgo in this room. Oh, that's right, Lisa, you're a Taurus. It'd be a great time for cleansing out the old. Okay, so baby first, and then Michelle. Okay, so Lisa, did you have a question, Lisa, or general? I have a feeling you have a question. So pause a moment, and we'll just shuffle. For purification? Okay. Purification. What does Lisa need to purify? And the cards told me to stop already, so they're way ahead of me. Oh. We got the Queen of Pentacles. I love this. She's really regal and sitting in her garden. And I'm going to draw two. And we got the Empress. Because, wow, don't these look like the same, almost a similar card? It's about physical abundance. And I'm getting the message, I don't know, but it's time to clean out the closets. I can't picture you with a lot of closets that need cleaning, Lisa, but I really do believe that it's really time to clean out those closets, that you've got too much, right? So the Pentacles and even the Empress, that's really about the physical levels. No, hopefully. Oh, yes, doesn't she though? So, okay, I'm getting the message, Lisa. You got junk in your trunk. So I don't know if that, and this, Pentacles is all about physical. It can be money. Pentacles on the medicine wheel is in the north, which is, the north is about abundance. It is about, it can also be about hibernation. Also, because the north, you think about the north, that's about winter. It's also winter time, which you're on the opposite of that. But really, the biggest message I need is like there's a physical cleansing that needs to happen, and it may be within your physical body. I'm no doctor, I can't diagnose or anything, but I'm actually thinking some type of cleanse would really be good for you, because this is real, and yes, winter is coming for you. So this is all about your physical well-being, I'm really feeling, to even get rid of physical clutter as well as physically, maybe even a short fast, just to reset. Well, there you go. So that means you're on the right track. So perhaps sometimes tarot will give us affirmation that we're doing the right thing. And that's kind of what I'm getting, is that you're on the right track. This is really perfect time for you to do that, but also remember not to overdo it. Because sometimes you get, don't know what gossifying is. But be careful. Don't overdo it. Take care of yourself. Nourish yourself. Nourishment, because Pentacles is all about nourishment too, because nourishing a physical body. So really nourish your physical body too. Once you're done with your cleanse, make sure you nourish with good things that really lift you up and bring your physical level up, your exercise, anything that really lifts your physical body to a better place. So I think that's the message for you, Lisa, is, yeah, I'll have to look that up and write it down. I think I'm getting doubles for some reason. And C, B, I think you were next. So do you have a question? And I'm going to riffle shuffle. You're welcome, Lisa. It's not easy, let me tell you. But I'm pretty happy with the way I'm eating right now. It's really suiting me. And it's all right to fall off the wagon once in a while. So, okay, BB. should you advise, you know, so I think you're asking me about love advice, and I really think it's best not to look at the other person so much as it is to look at yourself, because that's where all love emanates from, doesn't it? That what we're putting out into the world, like I'm not that great at putting out, I'm not that good at drawing people to me. That's something I need to work on, is drawing people into my inner circle. So, BB, I think, you know, ask about yourself in relationship is to ask it, and if that question is, you know, should you ask him that question? That's a good chance to go within, to do some meditation on what's inside of you, what are you needing, and why are you asking this question? Well, I'll ask the cards, certainly, but really it's about yourself. So can I formulate a question for you, BB? Would that be all right? That's kind of on that subject. Can I formulate a question for you? Would that be okay? Okay, so what I'm going to ask is, what does BB need to know to move forward in a relationship? What does BB need to know to move forward in a relationship? That sound like a good question? I think so. And we'll do a little bit here, and we'll see what the cards have to say. And they told me to stop really quick, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to do the 2 cards tonight. So we got the Ten of Swords, and we got Page of Cups. So what does BB need to know to move forward in her relationships? So we got some messy looking cards here. We got the Ten of Swords. And that's a pretty messy cards. And what are swords? Swords are about the intellect, the mind, fortitude, moving forward. So this is telling me that you're stuck. Yeah, they're kind of stuck in position. I'm really feeling, because you can't really make up your mind. So should I reach for that broom? Well, yeah, you're reaching for the broom, but you're really kind of stuck. What has rooted you in the ground? So these are some questions that you can ask yourself. Why have you rooted yourself in the ground so much that you can't move forward? What is holding you back? You want to, we all want to move forward. That's the given. But there's something that is holding you back. So why are you debating? What's the debate? What's the fear that you will have if the outcome is not what you expect? Because this, to me, is showing me a lot of fear, and that's why you've really stuck yourself in one place, because there's a fear involved. And then we have the Page of Cups, which I drew the other day from, I said, what was the best about me? And the thing that came through for me, and I think it really fits, is messy emotions, messy when doing things, because the Page is about innocence, and I associate Page with air element. Not everybody does. I don't know about that, Lisa, but I do love reading tarot. I feel that's a calling. So life can be messy. That's just what it is. You know, so I was saying, like, I get messy. Well, I have Gemini rising, my dear. So let me tell you. Life can be messy, and that's okay. It's okay when our emotions get messy. It's okay when we get messy, when we throw things out there. It's okay. Doesn't have to be neat and tidy. So in other words, it doesn't matter if whatever you throw out there seems a little messy, a little unorganized. It's that you throw it out there. Don't be afraid to throw out those questions, because that's going to get you unstuck. So think of life as a painting. So, and this canvas is your emotional canvas. So this is your painting. You're going to be throwing that painting out into the world. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm getting the message that you're so afraid you want it to be perfect that you're going to miss something if it's not just right. But Spirit is saying, don't worry about the canvas. Paint it. Make it come to life. Make it real. And if it's messy, who cares? The main point is that you do it. That's the main point. Do it. And I will try to use some of that advice for myself, because whenever I read for people, I see a little bit of what I can improve on in myself. And perhaps that's why I love reading tarot. Okay? So, Michelle, time for a sip. Michelle's up next. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah. But I don't think if it was if life were perfect, for one thing, it would be rather boring. Oh, oh, wow, Michelle, I'm sorry that happened. I'm kind of getting a message from Spirit. We'll see what the cards have to say and see if they go along with what my gut is telling me. Oops. I said to stop rifle shuffling. I kind of listen to the cards too. It's like they kind of speak to me. Oh, excuse me. I've been doing that a lot lately. I think it's the weather. Or just releasing stuff. Nope, they said to shuffle. See, sometimes I have to shuffle more, sometimes I shuffle less. And now they say they're ready. Okay. So we get the Hanged Man, one of my favorite cards. And we got the Nine of Wands. Oh. Okay. So, interesting Hangman. Okay? It's funny how, look how both his hands are bound. You know, sometimes the classic one, the arm's in like a 4 position, and he looks like an up, down 4. But this guy's got his hands in, they're bound together. And he really, truly looks like he's in a state of suspended animation. Like he's just hanging out here, and he's not going anywhere. But then we got the Knight of Wands. This is all about movement. It's all about creative fire energy. I associate the Knights with fire anyway. So we got fire, fire, fire. Along with the Hangman. And we got a fire-breathing dragon. And that's kind of telling me about the throat. Because of the dragon, it's saying to me this is a throat issue, which would make sense. And excuse me, I can really feel the stuckness there. Miss Cheeky, you made it. I can really feel the stuckness there. But I feel some fire. Okay, I can't, don't diagnose, I can't, but some really warming herbs is what the message I am getting. Like cinnamons, turmeric, nutmeg, cayenne pepper, Lisa. Warming, spicy herbs are circulatory stimulants. So they're food, but you use them sparingly, right? But they help get things moving. They get things moving, they softly get things moving. So we've got a lot of movement here. So I feel like this is maybe your belief right now that you're, that this is your belief right now, that you're kind of suspended and that you feel like there's not going to be forward movement. But the Knight is saying otherwise. The Knight is saying, yeah, we can see forward movement. Literally, the kitty is hanging on for dear life. This is going to be a bumpy ride. So this is telling me that the message I am getting is that it will take work. It will take practice. It will take therapy. It will take warmth. I'm really getting heat and warmth. Maybe even warm compresses. Check with your healthcare provider to see if any of those things might be helpful. I can't tell you that, but that's what the message that I am getting is anything that is warming to your body in the throat area that will be advantageous, and that, yes, you can make it to get your voice back. It will take some work and it will take time. That's what Spirit is telling me, but it's totally possible to move out because this is definitely a card of movement. Okay, I hope that helps, Michelle. Is there anybody up next? Anybody? Oh, yeah. That was 3, so I can do 2 more readings because I'm taking Lisa. When Lisa goes live, she said 5, and that works out really good. I like that. 28 minutes and 7 seconds. I know. It was like I didn't go on last night because I'm a NASCAR fan, and I had to watch the Daytona 500, and of course I thought maybe it would get done by 6:30-ish, but it was 7:15 by the time they finally got done because they had so many piles ups and stuff. But and the best part of the race is toward the end anyway. Yes, I can front porch. Then I miss the Ms. Cheeky though. Jeez, oops. I dropped a card. I gotta see if I can get it without knocking everything over. Hold on a second. That's the thing when I had to go down under my table. Do you have a question, my dear? Oh boy. Okay, I had to move the table, and that's why everything went shaky. Must be I'm supposed to read for you tonight because it went flying. Oh, good. I like Ms. Cheeky. Oh, yeah, I'm the one that started it. I don't know why. It's just sometimes those things pop in my head. Will your ex go away peacefully? Really? I hope so. I have to give my opinion before I do the reading. We'll see what the cards have to say for you, Ms. Cheeky. No, it told me to stop. I got to drink a little. I'm getting a little dry. Alrighty. Oh. Nettles. I explained in the beginning. So, my dear, this is interesting. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Glass. Taste crushed glass. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Miss Chicky, and we kind of know what the Wheel of Fortune means. And we got the Knight of Cups. Oh boy, Lisa. I mean, Miss Cheeky. We got bubbling hearts here. I think somebody has a torch for you still, Miss Cheeky. And it's kind of, I hate to say this, but this is a message that I'm getting. Good luck for somebody has a torch for you and he doesn't want to let go easily. You know, but I'm trying to, yeah, I feel that, Miss Cheeky. My advice, and this is, I'm seeing if I connect with your spirit, dear. I think your spirit wants you to really stand your ground. Look at this as not so much of the Wheel of Fortune, but the tools that you have that you can use for standing your ground. You know, we got, let's see, we got a ring, we got the caduceus, we got a cauldron, we've got hearts, we got house, we got a ring, we got sun, we got a star, and we got a book. So I think we can use this in a way as clues to what you can help yourself with so that you can stand your messages I am getting is stand your ground. Yeah. Just stand your ground. That's what I'm really getting, even though the wheel of, it's Wheel of Fortune. So we could say good luck, right? But we can also say we make our own luck. Hi, Jill. Mwah. Oh, all my favorites are here. Well, y'all my favorites, but yeah, all the people that I really started seeing when I first started doing YouTube. So, Miss Cheeky, stand your ground. That's the message I'm getting from your spirit. Use your tools. Dig into your magical cauldron. That's what's really, I love the cauldron anyway, but dig into your magical supplies. That's what I'm kind of thinking about, all the tools on the wheel, is digging into your magical supplies and use your tools. Use all that you have available with you to stand up to this onslaught. So then it's not the king. He's not the king of cups. He's just a knight. So, and he's moving. So in a while, he will move right on by. Because Miss Cheeky is going to use her tools so that she can withstand this and stand her ground. Right, Miss Cheeky? Hi, Kay. I have room for one more person to do a reading for. And I'm having fun. So we'll do one more anyway. And then probably do like a wrap up. Hi, Johnny. Welcome. Oh, crapola. I just froze, didn't I? Yes, Phantom, you'll be the last one. Can you hear me? Did I totally go? I may have to come back on. Because when this froze before, I couldn't get it to work. Let me try something. Nope, I don't think that's helping. You can hear me? So do you guys mind as long as you can hear me? Then that we finish up, you won't be able to see me. Is that all right, guys? Because I'll have to start a whole new live stream, and since I'm so close to, yeah. So I'll just finish up with Phantom. What's coming up in the future? Okay, as long as the audio is good, I'm going to finish up with Phantom. Phantom wants to know what's coming in the future, okay? So we'll do that, and then I will sign off. And I'll have to describe the cards to you. Oh, Phantom Future. Here it is. Phantom, we got the Fool. And we've got the Five of Cups. So if you know, we all know what the Fool looks like. The Fool is about taking leaps and jumping into things. I'm thinking, and we also got the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is about emotion. You can't see this, so I might just look at the cards instead of holding them up. The Five of Cups, she's leaning over the cups that are spilled. But there's a nice bouquet and banquet on the table behind her. But this card, the Five of Cups, the saying that I associate with the Five of Cups is crying over spilt milk. So that's the past. We're crying over spilt milk. So that's the past. So don't dwell on the past. It's behind you. It's time to move forward and take flight. You know, this Fool, she's standing on a grassy knoll, grassy cliff. Yes, we have to let go of the past. Sometimes we hang on to, especially emotional issues that can hold us back. So this Fool, there's birds flying around us. She's on a grassy cliff. She got a broom between her legs. Her cat's holding on. She's ready to take that leap of faith. And so wherever you're headed, whatever your future is, it's saying it's in your hand and it's time to grab on and take a chance. Perhaps it's something emotional that you want to do, that you want to move forward with on an emotional water. Introspection. I think of introspection, going in deep. Phantom, take some time for meditation. This is my advice. Take some time to meditate. Where do you want to go? Because now is the perfect time for you to take that leap. But what really makes you sing? What brings you joy? What can you do that just pushes it up to the 9s and then makes it a 10? Because I think the message from Spirit that I'm getting for you is to really find what makes you sing, what makes that heart chakra, that heart sing, and just go for it. That is definitely the message that I'm getting. And since we're only getting audio now, I am going to sign off pretty soon. And I want to thank you all for stopping by. This has really been fun for me. Please check out my new website. It's Wiles Color Cauldron. It's down below. It's all one word together. You'll find a lot of information about me, all my hobbies and what I do, events I'm going to be at, and all that stuff. And I appreciate you all stopping by. And catch you next week. Hopefully it should be Sunday night.